Pennsylvania's in that category. You see a light red
270.
we're leaning at red.
Anyone who has followed the presidential election at all has had the number burned into their brain by now. The first candidate to climb their electoral vote tally to that mark will win the presidency on November 8th. But with all the state-by-state polling and projecting leading up to the election, many Americans may not have noticed one small state and one third-party candidate who's making major noise.
Hello, Utah! Thank you very much.
Meet Evan McMullin, a former CIA operative, a member of the Mormon faith, a native Utahan, and an independent candidate for president. Now take a look at this. Notice anything significant? With most of the third-party attention being paid to candidates such as Libertarian Gary Johnson and Green Party nominee Jill Stein, it's McMullin who is the only third-party candidate that polls show with an actual chance to win a state come November 8th, something that hasn't happened since George Wallace picked up 48 electoral votes in the 1968 election. McMullin has ridden the coattails of the Never Trump movement hard to a neck-and-neck battle with the two major party candidates in his home state of Utah. That movement was cultivated largely by Republican Party elites, such as former Utah Governor Mitt Romney, and it left Utah Republican voters searching for an alternative, something they may have found in McMullin and his running mate, Mindy Finn.
Yeah, Mike Pence said that voters should come home to Donald Trump, which I think is ridiculous because conservative voters can never be at home with Donald Trump. Donald Trump has invited Vladimir Putin in to influence our elections and undermine our elections and our democratic institutions. He's attacked people for their race and religion and their gender. This is not what real conservatives stand for, and it's not what principled conservatives in the Mountain West and in Utah stand for. So there's no going home to Donald Trump for true conservatives.
But what about the other 49 states? Does McMullin have a shot in any of them? Well, frankly, the answer is no. As a matter of fact, McMullin is only even on the ballot in 11 other states, prompting questions about his true intentions.
You know that the rap against third-party candidates is that they are active spoilers. You would be a high percentage spoiler, but that's in the end what role you might serve, tipping this state, Utah, to Hillary Clinton. What do you make of that?
Well, the Constitution allows me to run for the presidency of the United States, and that's exactly what I'm doing, Neil. I'm a candidate like they are, and it's a three-way race in Utah between Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump, and me.
Simply winning Utah, though, a state that has gone to the Republican nominee in 12 straight presidential elections, may be enough for McMullin to drastically sway the final outcome in 2016.
Well, take a look. Clinton would have 268, Trump would have 264, and if McMullin wins Utah, he's sitting there on 6, and what do you notice? Nobody gets to 270, and you know what happens if nobody gets to 270 in a presidential election? Then the race is decided by the House of Representatives.
Reporting for Star City News, I'm Matt Rigby.